Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We're up and running then.
Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Bellingham. Here's Forlan. Bellingham. Now Costa Curta. Davids. That's a cute ball. Shot shoots! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
Yaya Toure. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And it's O'Shea for Messi. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And it's McTominay. And here's Dembele. It's Forlan. Darwin. Bellingham. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Now it's Dembele. Hazard. And this is Hullet. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. That'll be a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Roberto Carlos with the short one. And this is Yaya Toure! And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, what has happened here? And the shot! He's got a goal! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
No, he's not going to get any further than that. Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Yaya Toure.
Is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
It's Forlan.
And it's Shevchenko. And it's Bellingham. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Now it's Hullet. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Messi. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Forlan. Shifted it to the flank. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all.
Oh, this looks sharp.
Look at the space here. Real chance here. Roberto Carlos has it out wide and in space. Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. Forlan. Hazard. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi. Desai. And it's Yaya Toure. Now it's Hazard.
2 added minutes
McTominay. Oh, this is a very good run. Davids. That's Forlan. Bellingham. And it's Forlan. Now Costa Curta. And we've reached half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
And please welcome our match
So,
to the
nothing in it,
field.
Jim. What do you think?
Well, it sets up a very entertaining second half, Peter. Who's going to make the first move, trying to win this, and how they might find a way to sustain good pressure.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And so the action is resumed. Could move up a gear here. Boucher. Desai. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Roberto Carlos making good progress. Bellingham producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Now it's come to nothing. McTominay. And it's Messi. That's destined for the flank. Hazard gets into a good position. Nice control. Hazard scooting forward. And this is Dembele. Now there's a fine ball. Takes a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple. He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And this is Shevchenko. Forlan has been caught there, it's a foul. Forlan! Off the post! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no. Chips it through. He's rising! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
And he's intervened well there. Davids. Bellingham. And it's Hazard. Yaya Toure. Has a look and plays it forward. And here's Dembele. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
He's had a shot!
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Hazard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Substitution on the field. Number
Time then for the
23.
first substitution of the game. There's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Jeff United Chiba are looking to go forward now. Roberto Carlos. Played in.
Oh, great leap!
Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Hazard!
Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Forlan plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Jeff United Chiba have opted to make another change here.
Number 7, Hazard. Number 25, McTominay. Number 10, Messi.
And he skips past his man. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's made its way to him. Oh, good climb.
Number 15.
And he should have made them pay.
What a pass. One that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
Oh, he's been caught napping. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Now the cross.
Shot, surely!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Madrid choosing to make the first change. Mbappe coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Roberto Carlos will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Raul. That's very neat. That is good alertness. Ernest. Just 5 minutes remaining now.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He's found a way through. Cross needs to be good. And he's there to belt it away. And here's Shevchenko.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
There will be 3 minutes added
Now
time.
it's Bernardo Silva. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Roberto Carlos! Now, who's going to be first to this?
And again! Oh, he's done it! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
And that will be the final act. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Jeff Chiba just may have felt a little extra pressure.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So things are underway.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall...
Shapes to shoot! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Gerrard. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's McTominay. Passes short and sharp. Piqué did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Van Dijk.
Galatasaray definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Opts for safety. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Knocks it out wide. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos got a long way forward to join the attack. Turns back here, probably the best option. Now it's Neymar. He's had a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Roberto Carlos. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Throw in. Van Dijk. Gerrard. McTominay. Almost half an hour in now. And it's O'Shea. McTominay, a player who needs no introduction. And here's Hullet. That's put paid to the danger.
Well, the goalkeeper's a lucky boy there.
Messi. He's having a hit! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Toure gets his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
And he's heaved it away. Jeff United Chiba are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Branthwaite. Ball played for Conte. And that's gone loose. Crosses it in. Oh, good climb! Tried his hardest, but the cross asked too much of him in the end.
In this game, you're always striving to gain an advantage or produce a little surprise element to things, and the quicker the delivery, I think, the more chance you have, and they should have done better there.
Yaya Toure is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Rijkaard. Desai. And it's Hullet. Goes looking wide. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that signals the end of the first period. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Jeff United Chiba just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Jeff United Chiba just about ahead, 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Van Dijk. And it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be.
That's
Messi.
good play from him.
Hazard. Roberto Carlos. And he's gone backward here. And this is Hullet. That's a throw. That is lovely. And here's Hullet. Kante defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's McTominay. Cruyff. McTominay has the space to scheme. Galatasaray needed that, they really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Chance for a shot!
And that is wildly off target.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
And he's forced to go back. Hazard. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Roberto Carlos. That's Rijkaard. Desai is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. And it's Roberto Carlos. Cruyff. Pelé. Mbappe.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Driving forward. Can he get away here?
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Ball's gone out of play.
Substitutions taking place.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now it's Pelé, and he plays one through. And he's managed to get free. And that'll do under the circumstances. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe powering forward here. And the shot! And a truly agonising miss.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Rummenigge with the clearance.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Albert Ferrer, a player of legendary status.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Jeff United Chiba, moments now away from seeing this one out.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Gerrard. And it's Conte. And the referee brings it to a close. Jeff United Chiba have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. So, Jim, how do you reflect? Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Cruyff. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Neymar. And here's Okazaki. Toure simply refused to be outdone there. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings it...
Chance for a shot! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Jeff United Chiba are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Yaya Toure. McTominay. First quarter of an hour gone. And here's Azar. It's a promising position. Cross.
Impressive! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And that's in! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Jeff United Chiba restore parity.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he's got away from it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Batistuta!
He's done very well to get to that.
Batistuta is offering a right smile there.
That should get the job done. Jeff United Chiba are looking to go forward now. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Yaya Toure is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And it's Azar. And he's chosen to go back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Okazaki. Messi. Now it's Hullet. Now it's McTominay. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Roberto Carlos. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi. And this is Hullet. Shot could be on.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nuno Mendes. O'Shea gives no quarter whatsoever. Now it's McTominay. Cruyff touches it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Azar on a serious charge here. He's got away. Hazard
There
with
will be 1 minute
greatly.
added time.
And that was very necessary. And that brings the first half to a close. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Jeff Chiba
Everyone,
really
please
showed
welcome
some
to the field
resolve in that
our
first half,
players.
Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Jeff Chiba clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And it's Cruyff, played back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
And Cruyff! He's scored!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Johan Cruyff!
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Roberto Carlos. Strong running down that left flank. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Messi strokes it back. Desai, always a very imposing presence at the back. Cruyff.
Jeff Chiba are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
And here's the chance to counter. Yaya Toure. So we've reached the hour mark. Opts for safety. And it's Roberto Carlos. Desai, the man that is tenacity personified. Yaya Toure. Desai, getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And it's Yaya Toure. Cruyff has found the net here, of course. And here's Hazard.
Hazard really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Jeff United Chiba choosing to make the first change.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Jeff United Chiba perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gattuso gets on his bike and on the move. Alexander-Arnold. Now Howson. McTominay. Howson. Yamal. And it's McTominay. Rijkaard. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Batistuta. Pressure coming in from all directions. Barcelona have a free kick.
Substitutions taking place. Substitution on the field. Number 10, Messi. Number 4, Hullet. Number
And it's
14,
Neymar.
Johan Cruyff.
And here's Yamal.
Number 25, McTominay.
Looking here to chip it.
Chance!
Number 26,
Desai with the clearance.
number 19.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Number 2, Joshua
And
Kimmich.
he's managed to get free. Kimmich. Gattuso. Yaya Toure can see things others simply cannot. Xavi. Yamal. Chance here to counter. Raul. Rummenigge. Good read, needed to be.
Jeff Chiba really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
And it's Neymar. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. He's got plenty of space out wide here. It's out for a goal kick. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
O'Shea. Played into space. Well, that pass isn't the best. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? McTominay.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
It's played in here.
Oh, that's a crack.
A header! And it's in! They have stolen level at the last!
Simple, certain, effective. And that will be the final act. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course, so with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play. And, of course, the right service into the box.
Now it's Messi.
Lothar Matthäus is going to have a huge influence here, Peter.
Well, it's hard to argue with that. In any game at any time, he is as influential as they come.
Yeah, and he'll be right in the thick of it in the middle of the park, combining the roles of number 10, central midfielder, defensive midfielder. Sometimes he's even sweeper, so watch out for those late attacking runs from deep. And don't be surprised if he gets himself on the score sheet too.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Rijkaard. Jeff United Chiba are enjoying more and more possession, but very few chances up to now. Cruyff. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now, can they get him away? And this is Totti. It's Totti! Totti made a good run there.
Okay, it didn't quite come off on this occasion, but you get the feeling as a team they might want to just stick with this approach.
Takes aim and crosses.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And this is Cruyff.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Yaya Toure is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Jeff United Chiba are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Rijkaard. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now it's Totti. Now it's Valverde. And he's cut it out. McTominay. It's Cruyff. And it's Azar. And here's Hullet. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
He's got to have a go at this, and it looks straightforward.
Hullet! Nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Azar. Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Yaya Toure. Showing great feet there. And it's Messi. Out towards the flank. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Roberto Carlos. Defending here is really tight. Roberto Carlos. And it's Azar. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Carlos. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Messi picks it up out wide. And he's had it nicked away. Pedri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Pedri and Mateus. Rijkaard getting this one clear. Roberto Carlos, and they can counter here. Now it's McTominay,
There will be
and
1
here's
minute
Messi.
added time.
That's really well manoeuvred. Pedri, and this could be a German counter. And no, that was never going to make it. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
I think they can be very happy with the flow of the game so far. They're moving the ball around very nicely. They're creating opportunities too. They must need to find a way to add that touch of quality in front of goal, that extra clinical edge.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0. The second half is up and running. So neither side has yet broken through. And here's Totti. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
O'Shea. Oh, terrible pass. Looking for options for movement. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Germany are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Messi with the clearance. Nicely weighted ball. Engages and forces him off the ball. Goalless still. Neither side really getting onto the front foot. Mateus. Real chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Mateus deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. Great vision. Mateus. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. Cruyff. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Cruyff plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. McTominay. There he goes, motoring forward. And it's Azar. Wriggles his way through. Tries to pass it through. And it's hoisted clear. Messi. And the counter is on. Rijkaard. Robertson. Looking for the run. Pedri. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Thinks about the shot. And here's the chance to counter. Zanetti. Nicely spread. Lovely, now...
And the finish! And that's a tidy finish! Finally, the deadlock is broken!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
Number 10.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Substitution for Germany. Number 8. Federico Valverde. Coming on the field is number 5. Bellingham.
Jeff United
Substitutions
Chiba
taking place.
can now introduce the first of their substitutes. The first breakthrough.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Rijkaard, and it's Gattuso. And that's another good win of the ball.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. O'Shea ventures forward. Rummenigge going face-to-face with his great rival. Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's nice. Gattuso. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Jeff Chiba really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Iniesta, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Now it's Cruyff.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Deep into stoppage time. And they've got rid. And they're back on the ball again. And it's Gattuso. The end. Time is up. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
And all that remains for me is to
Please
thank
join
Jim
me
Beglin.
in wishing
That's it
all
from
the
us
best to
tonight.
members
A
of
very
our
good
fan
evening
club.
to one. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We are just getting started. Cafu. That's good play.
Messi! Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Messi. Out towards the flank. Roberto Carlos. And here's Hullet. He is just caressing the ball. And this is Messi. Oh, good-looking ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Jeff United Chiba already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Szoboszlai. Jeff United Chiba leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Szoboszlai. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Desai. Rijkaard. Hazard. Raul. Kante did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Opts for safety. Played over towards the opposite flank.
Good switch, that.
And it's Messi. Cafu. That's a good foray he's making. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rijkaard. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Roberto Carlos. That's a good run down the left. Very nicely done. Hazard. Great vision. Roberto Carlos receives it in a wide position. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Szoboszlai. And it's Zanetti. Now Howson. We expected better, and so did he. Pass somewhat off target. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Raul. McTominay could move up a gear here. Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. And it's McTominay. Pinches it off him.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Now it's Bergkamp. Bergkamp! It's Bergkamp! And he's really put himself on the line here.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Roberto Carlos with the short one. Alberdi are looking to go forward now. But he's taking no chances there. Conte. Desai. Messi, given the lift of his goal. Threads one in.
1 minute added time.
Oh, sweet feet. Now it's Bullet. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Bullet! That's the end of the first 45. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. And Jeff United Chiba go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Jeff United Chiba leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. Back on the way then. Jeff United Chiba currently ahead by the smallest of margins. And here's Mbappe. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Roberto Carlos looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Good play on the left-hand side.
That's good play from him.
Nice control. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He might be in here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. There's the header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Still just a single goal between the sides. Somerslide! Oh, it's come off the upright. Chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Rijkaard. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Yaya Toure. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Raul. And it's lofted through here.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Knocks it out wide. And it's Messi. Now it's McTominay. Doué.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Tries a shot! And it's in! There seemed no way back, but they are level. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
substitution on the field. Number 4.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So they have it all to do again.
Messi.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Coming on the field, number 26, Raul.
Roberto Carlos.
Number 13.
Jeff United Chiba desperately searching for the winner here. Raul powering forward here. He's had it taken off him.
Number 2,
Cantona. Now it's Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. No outsmarting him this time. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Yaya Toure. He's in a great position here. Lovely bit of skill. Space for him to turn and look. Cross in, looks like a good one.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Yaya Toure. Jeff United Chiba couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And he is deftly away. Look at the space. Big chance!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he's quick to get
There will
rid.
be 1 minute added time.
The most accurate pass. Can he spark a counter here? And after a brief check, the referee blows his whistle. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We are just getting started. One of the most eagerly awaited games in football. It never lets us down. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
McTominay. Good chance here! Oh, nice, just not quite.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials. Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
The seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Yeah, particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Valverde. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Played it back, and it's Cruyff. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. Delivers with whip, and straight back out. Ronaldinho can so cleverly bypass the press. Jeff United Chiba are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it.
Great chance! And he's found the net!
Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
And the ball's gone astray. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Lovely feet. Hazard. Oh, nice touch. It's Hazard! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
Messi, a player who needs no introduction. And here's Hullet. Jeff United Chiba already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. 15 minutes till half-time. Roberto Carlos. And here's Hazard. Roberto Carlos showing good feet. Oh, important interception. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. He is through here. Tries a shot. Oh, he's having a go. And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Cout probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Rice.
Jeff Chiba can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
He has found the way through. And it's a corner. McTominay tries to clear. And now they can spring out of defence. O'Shea is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Roberto Carlos. Hazard picks it up out wide. He's found a way past. Now it's McTominay. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rijkaard. O'Shea.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's Yaya Toure. Desai. Ball played from Rijkaard. And the referee has signalled for half-time. It's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Jeff United Chiba come in leading by just the odd goal.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Jeff United Chiba have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. Back on the way then. Jeff United Chiba leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rice. Ruben Neves, the ultimate schemer, the supplier-in-chief. Hazard. Hazard! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
This looks promising. And it's come back out to him. Chorus of approval here. It's really good play. It's their second corner of the game. Roberto Carlos with the short one.
Well taken goal. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion.
What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Jeff United Chiba are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Yaya Toure. And it's Hullet. Oh, that's fabulous.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
So, third quarter of the game. Roberto Carlos plays it short.
Yaya Toure!
And now a sudden chance to counter. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Rijkaard. Roberto Carlos. It's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. O'Shea makes a dash for it. Now it's McTominay. Yaya Toure looking to add to his goal. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. And it's Messi.
He'll try from distance. Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Substitution on the field. Number 4.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Ibrahimovic coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Good ball, good take. Rice. Jeff United Chiba perhaps contemplating their next change here. It's a searching pass, floated through. Peruzzi breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Defending was strong and firm. And it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Mbappe. McTominay could move up a gear here. Roberto Carlos. McTominay. And here's Ibrahimovic. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Time for a change in personnel.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, football is a simple game, complicated by footballers. Why doesn't he slip that to the right?
Ruben Neves gets a foot in here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Mbappe. And it's Azar. Great defending, strong and determined.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And the number on the board is 3. O'Shea. And it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic charging forward, the ball at his feet. Now McTominay. And that will be it. Jeff United Chiba are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So things are underway. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Cruyff. Roberto Carlos. And here's Azar. And here's Cruyff. Zanetti did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Vinicius Junior. Torres has it in a wide position. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is...
And he shoots!
That is decidedly lacking.
Club America really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Pedri. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Roberto Carlos, in it comes. Zanetti gets it away. And here's Hullet. And this is Cruyff. Oh, look at the space here.
And Cruyff! It's there!
The first breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And here's Cruyff. And it's Azar.
Tries one from range! Eden Hazard! That is a beautiful thing! A finish of true class! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Oh, great leap!
Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
What a pass. One that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
Jeff United Chiba have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Now it's Torres. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Messi. Now that's well seen too. Mbappe. Pedri. Nicely aimed pass. Vinicius Junior. Torres! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Rijkaard. And it's Roberto Carlos. Now it's Hazard. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Cruyff gets into a good position.
And a header!
Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier.
Olise!
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. McAllister tries to dink it through. Defending of the desperate variety. And that should get the job done. Lovely, now then. And it's hoisted clear. Now it's Torres. Oh, super ball.
And the finish!
Oh, it's hit the post.
It's a goal! A goal at a really telling moment.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Number 18.
Club America cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Has been
Well, what
indicated.
a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Oh, good-looking ball. Yaya Toure cannot be beaten that easily. Rijkaard.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And this is Cruyff. Oh, he's on his own! They're urging him to... Chance!
He's got a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
And that really is so impressive. And that is all they have time for.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Jeff United Chiba claiming the lion's share of the 4 goals, up by 3-1 at half-time. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Can he get on the end of this? And he's there to get it away. That's destined for the flank. Steaming on goalwards. Baresi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And this is Torres. He's onside. Torres made a good run there.
Well, sometimes you can see it coming a mile off, yet because of the timing of both the run and the pass, it can be hard to stop. Always next time.
Now it's Torres. McTominay did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
The worst choice he could pick. He needed to get his head up and see the outlet to his right.
Now it's Hullet. Rijkaard proves just a little bit too strong.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Chance here to counter. And it's Messi. And here's Cruyff. Messi, while facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Rijkaard. Cruyff can so cleverly bypass the press. And that's a good
Shot at goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Rijkaard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
That looks a decent ball. Thinks about the shot.
He's having a shot!
That was superb goalkeeping.
Rijkaard is offering a wry smile there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Roberto Carlos goes short. And this is Yaya Toure. And he can thump it away. Hazard. Rijkaard. McAllister. Yaya Toure. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Probing pass.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
He has found the way through. The ball goes in. Cleared away. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. And Messi! Oh, it's come off the upright. Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
On the field, number 4,
Jeff United Chiba choosing to make the first change.
Johan Cruyff. Number 7, Hazard. Number 10, Messi. Coming
Dani
on the
Olmo.
field, number 26,
And it's Pedri.
Raul.
And he goes
Number
cross-field.
19,
That's a great ball cross-field.
Char. Number 21, Cantona. Number 20, Iniesta.
Rijkaard. Now it's Thuram. And it's Roberto Carlos. Spread to the right. Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can. Albert Ferrer. Rijkaard. For Yaya Toure. O'Shea. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, nicely intercepted. McAllister. It's a really well-measured ball. And it's Albert Ferrer. He's on it. Can he get away?
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Cantona. And it's Rijkaard. Cantona, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Pedri. That's a little off target.
There will be
And
1
that
minute
interception
added time.
was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that will be it. Jeff United Chiba can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results driven as they...